Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm going to get straight in to something I read, and then it was backed up by another YouTuber. Sort of the same point. It is basically talking about, this is by Cinema Blend, an online streaming news. Insider claimed Kim Kardashian wants to warn Bianca and Censori about husband Kanye West, but not so fast. And this was published on the 2nd of September, but it's something I did want to discuss. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West seem to have mostly gone their separate ways since finalising the details of their divorce. However, the two have still been entangled in a number of rumours during the past year. Some of those have involved West's new wife, Bianca Censori, who was officially married in a past ceremony that the Kardashians reportedly didn't know about. Most reports have indicated Kardashian isn't concerning herself with her ex and his new spouse. However, an insider just claimed that the Skims founder wanted to warn Censori about West. It seems we may want to put too much stock into that rumour, though. But there were a lot of things over the last 3 months that Kim did say, and one of them was that she wanted to make sure that Bianca was okay with the kids and that she could trust her. And that did actually make me think, did Kim sort of want to know her a little bit more, befriend her, turn her against Kanye? This was my actual thoughts about it at the end of the day, because I think Kim can be backslide, even though she doesn't really like Bianca and is a bit jealous of her. That was my thought on that anyway. And to think months ago, an insider boldly proclaimed Kim Kardashian has hated Bianca Censori, a former cheesy architectural designer, for years now. Yet someone claimed just a few days ago that the Kardashian feels she owes it to Bianca to try and open her eyes and talk sense into her before it's too late. So it does sound as though Kim doesn't really like them seeing each other. And we know she's jealous of Bianca through loads of media out there, and loads of YouTubers have said the same thing, including myself. Kim is watching this situation with Kanye and Bianca open mouth, as she can't believe how reminiscent it is of how Kanye was with her. She says she can see Bianca being moulded into Kanye's ideal of a perfect woman. She thinks it's worrying that the Kanye did not learn his lesson and that he feels okay to treat people like this. This was a point people did bring out in a lot of videos. However, another person says that not actually the 40-year-old mother of 4 thinking of the subject. In fact, the source who spoke with Page 6 asserts at the start that has very much moved on from a rapper. They also say she doesn't feel a need to get involved with intimate matters involving Grammy winner and his new wife. She absolutely does not want to talk to her. Kim is actually a firm believer in letting people be on their own journey and figure out life. She would never call someone and warn them. Kim has very much moved on. Kim only wishes Kanye and Bianca the best. I'm not so sure, to be honest with you, about that, to be honest with you. I do think Kim's a little bit jealous, and that is why she tried to hook up with a superstar boyfriend to actually be talked about. But I'm just going to get into a video, and this was by Tisa Tales, and she says Kim demanding Bianca meet now. The marriage has been confirmed. Bianca family trying to clout chase. Let's have a look and see what we can get from Tisa Tales, what she says about it.
If you are Bianca Censori and Kanye, I know y'all tired. I know they're tired. But you know who's not? Christian or Kim Kardashian. People are saying that they have something planned that is going to steal the spotlight from Kanye's comeback show in Italy. It has been confirmed, 80,000 people. They are selling tickets. Now, I know what everybody's saying. Kanye's capable of anything, and you know he will cancel. He will walk on stage while everyone's there and be like, yeah, the show's over. But they are saying that they have something planned. Also, they're saying that Kim is still pushing for a sit-down with Bianca. Now that a marriage license has been produced, they are saying that Kim is looking at that as an excuse to finally get that sit-down with Bianca to lay down the rules. However, if I was Bianca, I would not take that sit down because, baby, we can talk on the phone. But also, I feel
That's so true. That's so true. I love this. I love this woman, and I love the way she acts. She puts herself across. She's got a brilliant way of putting it across, and it's true. I think Kim would like to control Bianca in what she says, even to try and befriend her and actually turn her against Kanye. I mean, look, she's worked for Kanye for years before they got together, so she must know something about his personality, and she obviously liked what she said, unless she wouldn't even be with him, even though she's that much younger. She's not silly.
like the Kardashians just want to connect with, if these reports can be believed, just want to connect with Bianca so much so they can get anything to leak to the publications so they can go crazy. Here's the thing, you know that thing where they were just like, oh my God, Kanye West told his wife to walk around and not say anything. No. Because when you read the article, it's basically saying that Kanye was saying, be careful what you say to the media because they can twist.
Attention business owners. If you're a business owner, you can get free access to this.
It around. Do you realize that everything people think and say about Bianca right now is all projection? Which makes it, and Kanye knows the power of that. Kim literally is not an open book, and we're just like, yeah, it's not like you better when we could just project what we thought you were on us. Bianca has gotten this new thing of power because at the end of the day, nobody knows what she's thinking. Nobody knows what she's feeling. Now, granted, she looks pretty happy with Kanye. We can assume.
Look, I do like Bianca because she hasn't really talked too much about their relationship. She hasn't sat down with any TV programs. You see them together, they're very, very happy. They're very, very private at the end of the day, but she always seems very happy and quite intelligent as well, you know. And I think she likes fashion. I think they're really, really passionate about clothing, and I think they do get on. Sometimes you hear things that is Kanye forcing her to wear clothes. But I'm sure he wouldn't do that, her being in the spotlight and the way her family is at the end of the day, Italian, sort of mafia family at the end of the day. I'm not saying that it would get threatening, but my point is that I think he lets her be herself. And I just think they're very, very passionate about business, and by building world clothing lines, which they have been doing at the end of the day, they've been working together for years. If they just met and he forced her in, then you say, look, and she wasn't nothing to do with clothing and just a normal beautiful girl, you could say, well, maybe, but they've known each other for a long time, so they must have had a business chemistry already.
She is at, but do you see the way that he's like, stay away from the media, and by the media he knows Kim. He knows all the tricks. When they were cool, Kim used them to help protect Kanye. When they weren't cool, she used them to help destroy Kanye. Now listen, this isn't like, oh my God, justice for Kanye. But I will actually say this. I hope Bianca doesn't meet with Kim. And the funny thing is, Kim tried to ban Bianca from seeing the kids. Before Kanye, they're saying, refused to show a marriage certificate. The judge was like, you can't do that, you're divorced. As long as the person is of sound mind, like, they can be around the kids because it's the parents' judgment. Kim's been mad. She then had to let North go on, but the younger kids, she's kind of been keeping like close to them, like, oh, well, they don't want to travel, or the nanny doesn't want to do that, or this and that. They're saying that when this concert is over, Kanye is going to be back in the States, and he's going to want to actually be there with his children. We all know that even when Saint, North, and all of them were younger, when Kanye got in a work mode, Kim took care of the kids, Kanye worked, and when he was back working, listen, would I want it? No, but this is the agreement they have, so whatever. But this goes to show.
But she is going to make it difficult, Kim, for Kanye, because she doesn't want the kids saying, well, Mum, I don't really want to be at home. I want to be on their spare time or their holidays or of an evening or a weekend. They may say, look, I want to spend time with Bianca. We know that North loves Bianca and have spent some time there, and she must go back and think, yeah, I had a fantastic time. She would prefer to say, look, she's very, very cool and very, very out there.
So also about how when Kanye was like, yo, just be careful who you talk to and what you say, because the public, the tabloids, because they can, and this even goes to page 6, because they cannot get any statement from Kanye and Bianca. They have literally started chasing Bianca's family. Y'all, listen to this headline. Bianca Censori's Italian family says they feel ignored by her and Kanye West. They're shunning us. Now, here's the thing. When I read that, I'm like, wait, what? Okay, before friends, before this, before that, family, I was like, wait, what? The only thing is, baby, she's never met this family in her life. Bianca's family that feels shunned never made any attempt to know her, meet her, be around her. But now that she's dating Kanye West, they want to meet. They miss her. Okay, let's get into this, because this is exactly what they...
Well, look, it's Kanye West, isn't it, at the end of the day? And I don't know what a relationship was like with her family before, but it looks like they want to know her now. At the end of the day, we'll have to see what comes up when they meet and where they go. You know, is she close to her family? I don't know. She seems a very private person to me. At the end of the day, they did go to Italy, so they must have met them at the end of the day. But there's not enough in the tabloid to say pictures with her family, them hanging out, meeting her mum and dad, brother and sister. I don't know. I don't know anything about her family, to be honest with you, at the end of the day. But I assume that if they go on to Italy and some of her family is still there, then they would meet up and spend time together.
They were talking about. They said Bianca Censori's Italian-based family says she and Kanye West are shunning them, despite never having met the couple. Now, mind you, let's get into this, because this is pushing that narrative that the Daily Mail, Bianca's being kept against her will when Bianca is so happy and in equal partnership. The fact that they're trying to turn Bianca and Kanye into this weirdo couple when him and Kim actually did more weird things. Remember when something happened? Beyonce released Lemonade, and Kanye and Kim released a video that looked like a pee movie. Y'all remember that? They've done some weird. Remember when they got married and there was a photo shoot with Kim on the side of the ditch? Like, remember when she there's been a bunch of stuff. Kim was walking around in see-through bras and denim jackets 10 years ago when nobody was wearing sheer stuff. Come on now. But also, let's also keep this in mind, right? First there was a narrative that, like, oh my God, there's something wrong, scary man, right? Bianca's like, I'm chilling, I'm happy, we in Starbucks, we in McDonald's, we doing the thing. Then, what did it go to? Do y'all remember that? What did it go to? Oh, that's right. Kathy Griffith came out and was like, I know I'm getting me, but I feel like there's something wrong. Even though, Kathy, you are buku friends with Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian. You get invited to all the parties. You guys are tight. That's why you got canceled, right? For opening your mouth instead of sitting there and eating your food or putting your eye cream on.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. At the end of the day, I think if you're close to the Kardashians at the end of the day and you say something that they don't like, they're going to let you know about it at the end of the day. There are, in some ways, that bond between them is quite tight. Even though they argue, they're all quite tight. And if outsiders say something, they're going to let you know about it, or they're going to put their, they're going to put their hammer down and just say, look, this is how it is, because they're hardcore. At the end of the day, not really to be messed about with, especially if you fall out with them. I think.
The same Kathy Griffin, they can do you some good. So they do this headline to make it seem like, what? Because even I stopped and was like, I'll take that. Listen to this. The Yeezy architect's cousin, Fabiola Censori, who lives in in Italy, told, of course, the Daily Mail that the family feels ignored by her because the Censoris haven't traveled into Italy in years. It was a shame she didn't come and visit us when she was here in Italy on holiday. They said her first cousin used to visit for a while but stopped heading to Italy. Her dad came here years ago and we had a beautiful evening together with all the family, and it was wonderful seeing him. But as for Bianca and Kanye, no comment. We feel a bit ignored. Now, the thing is, it's a play on words. basically her dad's been there, but Bianca's never visited. Why? Like, babe, you ever visited Australia? So in your whole life, the dad visited once. You guys never came down, and you don't keep ties. Why would they visit you? A relative named Andrea also told the publication she hopes Bianca and Kanye will visit whenever they return to Italy. I've heard all about her from other relatives, and she sounds good fun. I imagine an evening out with her and Kanye would be very, very interesting. This is the best y'all can do. Listen. I just know that Bianca and Kanye are doing their own thing now. Okay, Kanye is trying to make his wife big. That's what I'm interested to see. Because at the end of the day, as much as I drag Kim,
For me, I understand what Tisa Towers is trying to say, but for me, they are looking to go upwards, Bianca and Kanye in business. And I think Kim does feel left behind at the end of the day. Hence, someone's got get up and go. I mean, Kim's 42 now, was Bianca 28 or something like that? It's a 14-year difference at the end of the day, and she's going to think in at the end of the day, are they going to surpass what I did with Kanye once they have a child? You know, Bianca's child and Kanye's child's going to have the surname West. There's a lot for Kim to fear at the end of the day. I think talking on the phone's better. Meeting, this could be destructive. Very, 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 very destructive, I think, to Kanye at the end of the day. But I think Kanye is very, very smart in keeping Bianca away from Kim, because I just don't think that's a good chemistry, them meeting up, especially right now. Maybe in about 5-6 years, or should I say, just say, look, Bianca and Kanye have a couple of kids, and they're settled and they're tight, and the marriage has gone on for 5 years, no hiccups, then yeah, I'd say at the end of the day. But have some contact over the phone if it's about the children, but keep it amicable.
right? There was something that made people pay attention. I'm guessing it was Kanye, right? Because Kim was just a D-list reality star before she got with Kanye, right? Let's be real. I'm not saying she didn't have that it factor, but it was on a D-list reality star. Kanye elevated her. Now that he's with Bianca, is he going to elevate her to the heights of Kim, or has he learned his lesson? And he's going to do whatever he can to make Bianca feel good, but he's going to actually pour this into himself and reach new levels of creativity. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I'll tell you one thing. Yeah. Good luck, Kim and Chris, on trying to eclipse Kanye and his concert. Let's just be ready for it, because I'm sure he has a bunch of people coming out, and it is going to be a show. Because if there's one thing that Kanye can make, it's a spectacle. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you...
Well, that's it. Thank you, Tisa Towers. Brilliant video there. But I did have to comment on it at the end of the day, because it was on my thoughts about will they meet, and I have done other videos about this as well, but I think it'll be an amazing showdown. Don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment and support the channel. Thank you very much.